Hey, my beauties. So, I come full-heartedly to sit here and try to explain some of the craziness that's been going on. Because if you haven't noticed, we are under a new account. Unfortunately, it it even hurts to sit here and like talk about it. So, like, if I get choked up, let's not mess up the makeup because we do have makeup on the side. I went ahead and did half of my face, and I wanted to do the other half while we chit chat, just to give y'all something to kind of look at. And I didn't want to be like too far into it, so I did do half. They were going for like this winter look. I know I wear a lot of blues, but can you believe it? They're so gorgeous. Say Angel Sitters, also Cosmic Brushes, and Wicked Widow. These are going to be the 3 different brands. I used 2 different palettes from St. Angel Sitters. This bad boy right here. I'll use one shade out of here is that dark gray, which I absolutely love that shade. I use that shade a lot in my looks. Then in this palette, we're going to be using this shade, a little bit this one, this shade, and this one up here. And in this palette, it's a lot. This shade right here, and then some Snowflake. And then on this palette right here, we go in with Gold Roses and some of this one right here. So let's go ahead and start this look. Proud with Gerard Cosmetics. You already know my base. This is going to be for my cut crease. This is the white one. But I did Proud with the nude one. Can you see anything in here? I don't think so. It's been a little bit since I actually did this look. Baby woke up and kind of had to put her back down and all that good stuff. You know, starting from the beginning. I sat down. I have literally doing 2 videos that were in the process of uploading. If I'm not mistaken, I think we got uploaded. I just didn't have a chance to release it because I had to go in and, do all the thumbnail, title, description, all that good stuff. It was my Unico contact collaboration video, which I'm going to have to redo now. And then I have a therapy mask, a light mask. This for skincare. I've been trying out, and it's actually been working really good. And so, yeah, it's a big setback. But yeah, I started my channel back in 2019. Yeah, 2019. Little Bear was 6 months old when I started. And if anybody's been with me the whole time, then y'all know how much I uploaded and how much I went live, how much I grinded and busted my tail to get my channel where it's at. Once we moved here, I kind of got backtracked just a little bit because of the signal and get everything situated. And then, of course, we had another baby. So 2 little ones under 5. It's not easy. And once I do my eye, we'll do the base together because this is probably going to be a longer video. So I do recommend, if you like, pause this video, go grab you a snack, a drink, what have you, come back, let's chat. Now, the other day, I was sitting here, I had to go to the store, whatever. I come back, everything's fine. Luna Bear watches my phone a lot, watches YouTube and all that other stuff. Every time Stephanie or my husband tries to call, usually she's the one that has my phone. Anyways, during the day to be on it. That's why I always try to wait until like they're asleep before I get on to do my TikToks or YouTube or even check my Instagram or what have you. But she had one on my phone. I was like, okay, whatever. Well, she wanted something to drink, so I grabbed my phone because you have to unlock the iPhones with your face feature. And so I grabbed my phone and just stuck it in my pocket to take that of it. I just got through using my phone. Phone was perfectly fine. Like, I just looked at it. I was actually showing my mom an app off my phone. And, so yeah, like, I know it was good. I know it was okay and stuff. So, this was weird. Well, I go get her drink, set my phone down on the counter, went to go grab it to unlock it, and like I just hold it to my face to unlock it, and I look, and the whole screen's yellow. The whole screen. I'm using that gradient palette. The whole screen. And so I'm like, what in the hell? Like, what is going on here? And I'm not technology smart whatsoever, and I'll be the first to admit that. I know I'm not. So I was waiting for Jasmine to come home, my 16-year-old, to kind of help me out. And while I was waiting on her, I was like, well, I'll just, I'll let it go ahead and die, because I've had issues with other phones, like glitching out or whatever. And so I'm just like, kind of like, let it die. And it's just like, went back, because I took the screen protector off. There was absolutely no cracks on my phone, on the screen, on the outside, on the side of it, nothing. There was no water indication anywhere. So it was like, really like, what the hell just happened? No way to get in touch with Mario. Mario had just got up. Wait, that blue. Just left for work. So I'm like wigging out because I don't want him to try to call me and I'm not able to answer it. And then he starts, thinking the worst. Because whenever Jasmine pulled her little stunt, it literally gave us like PTSD, and we automatically like assume something's going on. Well, I'm sitting here and Jasmine comes in and I'm like, babe, like, look at this. I show her the phone and she gets her computer out and she looks it up and it literally says two different things. It says either a virus to do with the software of the phone itself. We'll go over this right here. So I'm like, what? But like, what caused this? It was just fine. I actually had, the only app I even had open was the Fetch app, because that's what I was showing my mama. And so I couldn't like grasp. Well, my phone started ringing and it was still all yellow, like yellow. And I could take my finger and swipe at the bottom and just like keep doing like this number right here and it would answer. And so Mario was able to call me and I kind of told him what was going on and he was like, what? And I don't know. Like, I was like, I don't know. I've never ever seen this. I don't know what to tell you. Like, he was like, are you sure you didn't drop it? I was like, no, I didn't drop it. Are you sure Luna didn't drop it? I said, she didn't even have it. I had it. So I can't even like blame nobody else. I had the phone. And so he was like, okay, whatever. So the next day, I literally let my phone sit off the charger and try to let it die, hoping that, once it dies, then we can try to charge it and see if that's going to help or have it cut off. Because sometimes if you cut the screen off and once you come back on, it would like redo. Well, for 2 days, and let me just say it didn't have a lot of battery to start with, like when it messed up. So it should not have been able to survive 2 days worth of life. But it did, and it was still glitching out the next day. And I was like, okay, before you go to work, I've got to figure something out. I've got to have a phone. You know that, I know that. Like, I can't sit here with kids and my mom and everything else. I was 65 and no kind of phone. Like, what if something happens? Well, we go to T-Mobile, and they're like, the only thing we can do is give you a new phone. And being really good customers, I was able to upgrade my 13 Pro Max for the 15 without anything down. Which our phones were paid off. We paid our phones off cash. We got them year before last. So we and we pay our bill every month on time. And so I had to update, but because she couldn't get into my screen, and the iPhone, this phone, like, it's gonna be the same number, but like, I need my stuff. She said, I'm sorry to tell you, but the only thing that we're going to be able to kind of transfer over, because I can't get into that phone, is going to be the stuff off your iCloud. Let me just give you a fair warning. If you're somebody like me and you believe that your iCloud covers all your necessities, it don't. your iPhone does, your iCloud covers your pictures, your contacts, stuff like that. Stuff that's really important, but it does not cover your email. It covers some of the apps, but not all the apps. It does not cover like your texts and stuff like that. Like if you have any texts that are cherishable or what have you, they're gone. I lost over 155 drafts on TikTok. I lost 35 drafts over on Instagram. And I lost over 1,000 and some videos on YouTube because I cannot log in, and I do not know why. And the double hockey sticks, Google has a two-step now. Like, you go in and you go to get into your Gmail or get into your Google account, and it does not matter if you know your password. I go in, I put my email in, I put my password in, it's the right password, and it's like, okay, good, hey you, let's verify you again. And the only thing it verifies from is either from a device that you have been known to log into, which, mind you, that device is shot to hell. I can't see nothing on it. Or a number that is associated with your Gmail. I have tried 3 or 4 different times prior to all this to update my phone number on my Gmail account, and it hasn't done it. Like, it won't grab it. I don't know what's going on with it, but it will not, like, take it. And so it's literally showing up my old phone number whenever I first started my Gmail 4 years ago. So the only 2 ways that I'm able to get back into my Gmail is through the second verification, and then I can't because the screen is messed up on my phone that I would normally go into, that it's trying to like send a notification to, and then it's trying to send the notification to my old phone number. Because again, I've tried to update my number several times before, and it just will not take. I don't know why. Because I'm not the only one that gets a new number. Like, people get new numbers for different reasons. Regardless, it's because they, switch companies, because that was my reason. Or if it's because they got somebody harassing them. For whatever reason, a lot of people switch numbers. Yeah, why those are the only 2 options. And so I go in and I'm trying to like figure out what else possibly I could do to try to get in it. And nothing. Like, nothing. The only 2 options I have, the only 2 options they're given are 2 options that don't do nothing for me. I can't do nothing. I'm not somebody, I don't have a computer. A beautiful pic right there. Go and I try to ask Google like different ways to log in, and it's not giving me nothing. It's not telling me like any other options. It did give me a number to contact Google, and supposedly you should be able to like contact a live person, blah blah blah. I did try that, and then I didn't get to talk to the live person. But the first thing it tells you that Google will not share any kind of information over the phone. They will not give you any kind of codes. They will not give you any kind of passwords. They will not do none of that. So it's like, what are you there for? Because if anybody's anybody, like they're calling because they can't get into their account, and if you can't help them get into their account, what's the point? Like, what is your reason? So I don't know. And I literally wanted to cry. Guys, I got monetized within 6 months of me starting my channel. I was over 1,000 subscribers within 6 months of me starting my channel. I've made so many amazing friends and family when I started my channel. And so many memories. So many memories. Watching my girls grow up through my channel. Just the birthday videos that was made for me, just so much has been on that whole roller coaster of a channel, and it pains me to see it go. Then I feel so bad because I literally had 2 collaborations going on in the midst of all this, and I can't even email them because I can't get into my email. I can't get into any of that. Like, the only reason I'm even able to have my TikTok and Instagram is because it was saved through my iCloud, thank God. And I do need to go in and try to figure out a way to change the email on that too, just in case something was to happen, because then I'm going to lose those. So yeah, it's been really, really stressful. Like, if it wasn't even stressful enough already, here this Christmas, I've got 9 kids. You know, my husband trying to find a better job, us trying to find a better location. Like, it has just been something else. But it's like I could sit here and I could boo-hoo and say, woe is me all day long. And, you know, be upset because I did just lose all of my work for 4 years. Or I could sit here and I'm thinking, okay, well, Jessica, everything happens for a reason. There is a reason behind this. We might not know now, but we do know there's a reason. I'm just going to without the light blue again. Put all that out. So hopefully, if anything else comes about this, because yeah, I was monetized. Yeah, I did have right at 2,000 followers. But guys, let's be frank here. I have been slack-assing a lot because I've just been in a very dark, depressed mood with every single thing going on. And it's like, I honestly feel like I just can't catch a break right now. And so I get in those, and it's just like, I don't want to film. I don't want to sit here and talk and be a downer, you know, be negative. And if you're anybody like me, like, I am very empathic when it comes to feeling other people's emotions and, like, kind of being able to read them through their eyes. And so I don't want to bring that on here and then, you know, make somebody else's day terrible. Or, you know, just because I'm not feeling it. And I can't lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, you know, everything's so happy-go-lucky. Let's just do this beautiful look and act like my life is perfect. Because that's just not me. I've never been that bitch. I never will be that bitch. Like, that's not who I am. I'm not a liar. I'm not somebody that can hide my emotions at all. I really do suck at that. And it's just because I'm very transparent to anybody and everybody I talk to, because I only talk to the people I love. I don't like talking to strangers. I'm not really a people person when it comes to stuff like that. Like, we go out and about, and Mario can chat it up with anybody and everybody. And I'm just like, you know, like, I don't like making eye contact with people. Just because I am so empathic. Their emotions do rub off on me. And Mario literally, he goes through his day to look for people to, like, make smile and stuff. And it's awesome, and I love that about him. He does try to brighten up at night. Don't get me wrong. I don't want you thinking like I'm a bitch when I go to the stores and stuff. I'm not. If I see somebody that needs help, or if I see somebody that's really down, then yeah, I tend to, like, try to help them. But other than that, like, I try to look down, do what I gotta do, get in and get out and get home. That's me. And it's just, it's better for my self-being. Alright, so let's do this face real quick, and then we'll come back to the eye. This is what we're looking at. I know it looks crazy right now, but it will look a lot better once I put some eyeliner and mascara on and stuff. It'll come together. So pretty please, if you are an OG, if you're somebody that really does love my content, please share me out to as many platforms, friends, and associates that you can. you know, more the word is out, more people can see that I'm not. I do plan on changing things up, and I was talking to Mario and Stephanie, and I was like, okay, so instead of sitting here and being so negative about this whole situation, because it does suck, it really does suck. I'm going to take this as this is the side because I've been talking with Stephanie, especially of I want my channel back to where it was. I want it to be interactive the way it was. Unfortunately, right now, I can sit here and I couldn't tell you the last time I got paid for my channel, let alone sit there and actually been able to go live or see more than 30 people watch my videos. And it's just like, okay, so what am I doing wrong? And so I think because we will be moved by sometime by next month, we're still like trying to look for the place, but we should be moved by next month. Once that does happen, I do plan on going live quite a bit, as much as I can, at least once a week. I do plan on uploading a lot more, even before we move, because I want to take this negative situation and this devastating, most craziest shit to happen. Like, I wouldn't even like wish this on my worst enemy. But we're going to turn this into a positive situation. This is going to be Jessica's upcome. Like, this is a sign that, you know what, something needed to change. And so it had a choice but to change. You feel me? And what I did, like, sorry I didn't show y'all. I get the rambling. This is for the bronzer and the contour, cool and warm. And then for the blush, what it would say. And then foundation, what it would say. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a good reason. Yeah, this gives me the opportunity to start off fresh. And I have all that, you know, all that promise there, because the only thing that was negative about having when it's linked to your phone, all of your videos, even if you have already deleted them from your storage, they'll be on your account in your app. It takes storage. So I have not been able to upload longer content because I can't edit a whole bunch at a time because of storage. Right now, I have a clean slate for the most part of storage. Like, I think I'm using like 3.9. And there I was using like 120. Like, it was a lot compared to now. So that's one good thing. Two, I have no choice but to start over. Is there a possibility that I can get into my account eventually? I hope so. Like, I really do. I don't want that to be a total loss. But this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, is to redo my channel. And it's really stopped me because of my monetization. I was like, you know, I got so lucky when I first started my channel. And I got monetized as quick as I did. Like, that is unheard of. And I talked to so many YouTubers. And so many of them were like, you got monetized in what? 6 months? How? Like, I've been out here for years. And so to know that, you know, I was really, really blessed to have that happen. I don't see that happening twice. Not unless I can get the word out of all my loyal subscribers and all my loyal family that's out here, and they come over and, you know, help girl out. But still with that, like, it's not going to be just on y'all. It's got to be on me. I've got to put in the work. Like, I've got to get back in that head frame like I was when I first started and genuinely push that content out. This is the Eat Brighter, EJ Beauty Brightener. Absolutely love it. Swear by. Look, you see that? Just brightens my day. And I always felt just a little bit right there just to carve that out. And I know I got it in me. I'm not a quitter. I'm not somebody that gives up by no means for no reason. Sorry. I am very, very motivated. Whenever there's something that I want, I will get it. Like they're with their hand open for other people to do stuff for. I do it myself. I've always had that mentality. Like even whenever I worked and stuff, I was just like, you know what, I'll do it. Whenever I was manager and stuff, I sucked at being a manager because I would always, instead of like make sure just do it, I would just do it because I was like, okay, I want it done right. I know I'm gonna do it right. I'm not trying to like downplay anybody, but if I've got to answer for it at the end of the day, I might as well just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? I'm that type of person. And so that's how I am over here. I know everything comes with the price of your work. But I also know too, sometimes it don't matter how much you work, because you can sit here and try your hardest and put in so much work in your channel and push out all that content and still not be getting the views like you deserve. Because I think everybody on here honestly deserves to be monetized and to be able to get something out of their channel, because this is not an easy job. And my hat goes off to all those that are actually working plus doing their channel. That's a lot. I literally, thank goodness, I take care of my girls and I do this, and I take care of my family and do this, but I couldn't imagine like getting up doing a 9 to 5 and then trying to come in and also film and do all that extra stuff, because it's a lot going into making content. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, because TikTok both made it so easy for people just to get on there and do like, you know, little 60-second reels and stuff. But y'all are not seeing the work put into it. Like, this is the Urban Decay, like Napoleon palette, I think that's what they call it. 3-step. I love this blush. Like, it's such a pretty blush. Like, see that? I almost forgot about this blush. Look how pretty. Touch her up right here. And then on the contour and bronzer, this was the Melt Stack. I don't know what I'm going to do whenever I run out of this contour shade. It's like the perfect contour shade for me. And then that's my bronzer. And then you have like a darker one for summer. So that's pretty much why I have a new channel. But that is the reason why also I'm trying to take it and the best vision of it. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of me sitting here and getting upset and crying and boo-hooing and doing all this extra shit if that's not gonna bring my channel back? You know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna do nothing for me. That's not gonna make it pop up and reappear. So it's kind of no point of crying over something that I can't control. I try to log in. I've gave my old 2 phones, because my other phone that was associated with my old number, I do still have, but it doesn't cut on. It won't charge. Like, there's nothing wrong with the screen. It just won't charge. I don't know what my kids did to it, because I had gave that to my kids afterwards. And I don't know what's up with my lights. But I was going to see, like, if my oldest daughter, she's a little bit better at stuff like that than I am. See if she can figure it out. But I do believe this is just a push in the right direction. This is something mentally I've been wanting to do for a while. Is just start over, because I've been so frustrated with, okay, yeah, I monetized it. Yeah, I got 2,000 followers. But what's the freaking point if I'm not making nothing off of it, if I'm not getting the views? So it's just kind of like total bitch about it. But it, you know, what's the point of having all those subscriber numbers if they don't watch me? What's the point of being monetized if I'm not making no money from it? Right? I'm not somebody to sit here and just want to brag about, oh, I'm monetized, oh, I'm this, I'm that. I don't make shit if it's not doing nothing for you. You know, I don't need to become rich from this. I just wanted to make it to where I could be able to afford what I love doing without taking from my family for this. And as right now, I don't even have nothing to take for it, so I'm kind of behind on everything. I don't have, like, I need brow products, I need foundation. I can't tell you the last time I was able to buy a palette. Like, it's been rough. But again, I'm not going to let none of that break me. This is just all temporary. All temporary, and it will get better, and something will give. And I do believe that once Mario gets into a better job, and we're a little bit less stressed and stuff, that because we've never had like a lot of money to where I could just go out and splurge and buy so much freaking makeup. But he will, he'll be like, okay, well, grab you one thing. What do you really, really want out of these upcoming things? No, leave him alone. And I'm like, okay. And so he does, he will get me like this release or that release. If I really want it, because he knows it's for my channel. He knows that this is something that I'm very passionate about. This is something that I really enjoy doing. Is to sit here and share my makeup passion with y'all, help y'all find makeup products that you might not originally know about. That's why I love supporting indie brands, and I love trying new brands out, because it might be something you never tried before. So, going in with a Starless Box setting spray. I had cold on it. I've already sprayed this side. This is why I've literally been running around here for like 2.5 hours, and it still looks good. It is a strong sprayer, so you do have to kind of like hold it back. The first spray is a couple of them. So hey, a little bright right here. But yeah, it's really been very, very devastating for everything to happen. But again, I'm going in it optimistic, and I believe there's something better to come with my channel. But I do believe like everything happens for a reason, and I've been sitting here really determined on whether or not to start over. How hard I've been thinking about that, but I was going to do it when we moved. If I was going to do it, I was going to do it when we moved. Not technically right this second, but once I realized that we had like a lot better signal, and I had everything situated, I believe this was like, you know what, Jessica, no, quit procrastinating. Something that you're really good for. Rip that band-aid off and just start fresh. Like, what is it going to hurt? When is the last time you actually made anything off of your channel? When is the last time you were able to really connect to somebody new, or a couple of your followers and stuff? That's the thing. Like, I love helping people any way, shape, or form that I can. So, going on there and having some new friend come in and be like, you know what? I love how you did this, and this. How did you do it? Can you show me? Can you break it down for me? All that. I missed that. Like, I haven't seen that in so long on my other channel. And it had a lot to do with, what I was posting. And I'm not going to say it's y'all. It's not y'all. It's me. If I'm not pushing out that energy for y'all to bring in and feel like, okay, well, yeah, let's ask her this and ask her that, you're not going to take that energy in. You're going to be like, oh, this bitch is just doing videos to push out videos to make content. She doesn't even look like she's enjoying what she's doing, so why would I ask her to, help me with this look, or, break this down or ask questions? Because I love it. Like, I can't express how much I truly love it when y'all recommend certain looks or certain videos. Like, I just had somebody ask me for a skincare video. I want to know what y'all want to see so I can give y'all that. You feel me? It's kind of pointless me sitting here and just blabbering and doing get ready for me, or just showing y'all products after products or swatches or what have you. I want to do stuff that y'all want to see. I want to make content that you're going to save and go back and look at later on. Or, are you going to be like, tell your BFF, hey man, come here, look at this video. Like, this girl really did something. I want to do that, or I want to learn how to do that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stuff I want to do. I want to make an impact in this beauty community. I don't just want to be a fly on the wall. I want to be the whole damn room. Shine, and I want to be known as the one that helped you get out of your comfort zone, that helped you start playing with colors, that helped you start doing cut creases, that helped you started, believing more in yourself and loving who you are instead of being so judgmental on yourself and only wearing nudes or not even going in with makeup because you were scared what somebody was going to say. Because first and foremost, I'm not an MUA. I have not went to no school for what I do. I literally sit down here and I just practice and play. I grabbed this opportunity of this channel, this brand new channel, and I gotta take baby steps right now. I can't go in at full blast. But if I go in here and I go with the same mentality like I had when I was, guess what? This channel's gonna flop just like that. It's not gonna grow. It's not gonna perspire. I already know that I have to put in double the work now than before because I had that back brace of being monetized. I had the hours already put in. I had the followers already put in. So I know if I put in the content, I was going to be able to, make something from it. Right now, I don't even have ads to help me pay. So I have to start from nothing. I know I have to grind, and I know I have months of grinding to do. So it kind of washes that slate clean for me to be able to be reborn, be refreshed, and sit back and literally look at this and evaluate my whole situation of YouTube, of what I wanted to do with this channel to begin with, what I want the outcome of my channel to be, and myself, and kind of dissect that and see, hey, is it even worth it for me? And as of right now, I could not be more scared and more nervous, but at the same time more optimistic about something great coming, if that makes sense. Because I feel it here. I feel it, like it's like right around the corner. Something amazing is going to happen, but it's like I'm so nervous that I'm not going to see which way I gotta go, and I'm going to fuck it up. And that's what I don't want to do. Done all for a reason. It was like, quit putting it off, quit waiting. Why wait until you move? Do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now. And so we shall see how this channel comes. I do know that I have to get better at replying back to the videos I watch, because I do watch quite a few of y'all. I promise y'all I do. But my problem is that I'll put y'all on my TV, because my daughter usually has my phone, and I'll let y'all run. And I'll forget to go back in on my phone and comment. Or I'll let y'all run on my phone and put my phone down and just have, like, kind of run through, and I'll forget to go back and comment. And I want y'all to know that I'm here. I'm building a community that is unbreakable. I don't want no gaps or no holes in my community. Break this force. So if you think you're that type of person and you're ready to build an amazing community with me, let me know. Let me know where my ride or dies are, of course. And let's get the damn thing done. And if you are subscribing, and you're somebody I already know and I love and stuff, make sure you let me know you're subscribed so I can go and subscribe to you from this channel too. Because I'm not going to go beg nobody. Because I know as much as I am loved here, I know I'm hated here as well. So if nobody, certain people don't subscribe to me on this channel from my other channel that I know see that I have a new channel, I already get it. Like, I understand. It's fine. I want to build a amazing community that's unbreakable. I don't want to build a community to where you're subscribed to me just because you're watching me and I'm watching you. I want you to subscribe to me because you enjoy my content. And I'm going to show love and support regardless. Like, regardless. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next one. Let me know what y'all think of the name change. Jessica Vargas Glam Time. I thought it was a little bit shorter than Makeup with Jessica Vargas. But it still gets the point across what I do. Instead of just like putting my name or whatever. Bye. Love y'all.